All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to do a little something different than I normally do. Normally I talk about like DSLRs or mirrorless cameras and equipment and things like that. But today I want to talk about the iPhone 11. It looks a little strange because I got an OtterBox on it because I always drop this dang thing. So only way for me to stop from breaking it. So it's got an OtterBox on it, but it is an iPhone 11, trust me. So when you don't have one of those big DSLRs or mirrorless cameras or cinema camera with you, and you want to film something, you can definitely use your iPhone or Android phone or something like that. And one of the things that I found which made it a lot easier, at least for me, was an application called FilMic Pro and the cinematographer kit. Yeah, cinematographer kit. That you can find on any of the app stores for either Android or Apple. So this one I purchased with my own money. I definitely didn't get it given to me at all. So this is no way an endorsement or anything like that, just my experience. So FilMic Pro just gives you all the controls you need to adjust your iPhone camera. For instance, you want to adjust the exposure or the white balance, or you want to change the frames per second, all that good stuff. I'll go through all that stuff because I'm going to go through it and do some screenshots. One of the things that I struggled with the iPhone was the audio. No matter what I did, it was just crappy. So one thing that I did is I purposely went into a very bad acoustic room in my house to see how it would sound. And the reverb was just absolutely terrible. And you'll see on the clips coming up on how terrible it is. I also tried using a lavalier mic to see if that would make a difference. So I also tried so let me start over here. I started with the iPhone 11 with no other mic except for the internal mic when I was doing a screen recording, because trying to put an external mic, trying to do that just mucks it up. So I tried that in a reverberant room, and then I did a lot of post-processing to see if I could clean it up. Then I went into the same reverberant room, and I tried recording with the front-facing microphone with FilMic Pro, and that's the other good thing about FilMic Pro. You can switch which mic you want to use, like the bottom, the front, and stuff like that. So then I tried using the front-facing mic as I was, filming to see what that sounded like, and I did no processing on that as well. And then the last thing I did was I put a lavalier mic on it in the same reverberant room to see if it would improve the sound and make it sound better. So I did some testing. The lavalier mic definitely helped, as you'll see coming up. But I'm not sure what to do for the audio for an iPhone 11. The video looks great. The dynamic range of an iPhone is just kind of crazy. And I purposely was in a dark room against a bright window just to see how it would react. And it actually did a fantastic job. And I didn't change the white balance or anything like that. I adjusted the exposure a little bit. And it turned out fabulous. I was just kind of surprised. I'll have to work on the audio problem, though. So the FilMic Pro costs about $14.99 in any of the app stores. And then when you go into FilMic Pro, there's an in-app purchase called Cinematic or Cinematographer Kit. Sorry, I had to look down, make sure I said it correctly, which was $13.99. And that gives you a lot of extra control over your iPhone camera, for instance, that I'm using. It lets you shoot like flat profiles or log profiles. It lets you do noise reduction and change the saturation and stuff like that. So I'll probably make a separate video about the I got to look down again. Cinematographer kit. I keep wanting to say cinematic instead of cinematographer kit. I don't know why I do that, but oh well. So let me get out of this and get to the iPhone shots. And please forgive the audio. I did it on purpose to see how good the audio would be straight out of the iPhone. So thank you, and stand by. I'll move over here. Thanks. All right, everybody. So here we are in FilMic Pro, and I purposely picked a very bright spot to show you what it looks like. So if you go over here and go on the second one, this is where you can purchase the cinematography kit. which opens up this tab and opens up this tab. So just so you know, if not, these will be kind of um, grayed out and you can't really use them. So these two tabs give you the cinematography. And then on the first tab, you can go over here to auto white balance, or you can go to cloudy, or you can, switch between A and B. I might just leave it on auto white balance because it's pretty good. So over on this one, we can mess with our shutter speed and exposure. And you see with the red circle, that means it's locked. We don't want to lock it. And the red square means the focus is locked. So we don't want to lock that either. If we go over here and hit the A, then you can do things like focus peaking and zebras and false color and all that other good stuff. So pretty cool stuff. Let me go ahead and turn this off. And we don't want to keep this stuff locked, so we'll click on it. And down here, you can see your waveforms. So another nice, cool feature. Going over to the right-hand side, this is all your settings. Your resolution. So right now I'm on 1080p with FilMic Extreme. Here's your frame rate. So I just left it at 24 since I film everything in 24 frames per second. My audio I have on the bottom, which is kind of bad. I sort of switched that to the front because of the way I'm holding this, but that's okay. Stabilization on and off. And then the camera, right now I'm on the wide lens. You can switch it to the ultra wide or the tele, but I kind of like the wide one. And the torch, I really don't use this to give you some effects. I kind of don't like this one, so I don't use it. And then as you can see here, these are the guides that show up on the screen. So I kind of like that. And then the information. And then if you want to use the first light, that's the other button right there. But we don't want to use that, so let me get out of this. And go back to the app. So the app is very cool. I like it a lot. It's very simple and it records everything. I'll go ahead and show you what this sounds like without a mic, basically using the iPhone mic. And then I'll show you using like a lavalier mic to see what a difference it is. So stand by and let me switch over. Thanks. All right, everybody. So another test I wanted to do was trying to run FilMic Pro on the iPhone 11 with and without a mic. So this is using the front-facing mic on the iPhone 11. And what does it sound like? And I'm not going to do any post-processing to this at all, except for maybe levels and gain, and that's about it. So let me go ahead and turn this off and put in a lavalier mic and see what this sounds like. So stand by. All right, so this is filming directly from the iPhone 11 with FilMic Pro and using a lavalier mic. So we'll see what this sounds like as well, and compare it to the other one. I won't do any post-processing to this clip either, except for level and gain, and we'll see what it sounds like. All right, everybody, so now I want to show you the lavalier mic that I'm using. And I purposely did this like on an extra bright area again, so I want to see what kind of dynamic range I get out of the iPhone 11. So this looks pretty good on the camera, but we won't know how it looks till we get it back into the computer. So not too bad. We may process this audio to see what we can do with it. So stand by and we'll get out of this. Thanks. All right, everybody, welcome back now. So hopefully this at least taught you a little bit about how to shoot with an iPhone 11. A lav mic definitely helped me. And I'll put some links in the description below about which mic I used from Amazon. It was like $30 or $30, something like that, US. So it was not like a huge investment. And to me, it definitely made the audio sound better. If you were outdoors, it would probably sound better, unless it was a windy day, of course. But definitely stay out of a reverberant room if you're going to be using the iPhone 11 and using audio. It just sounds yuck, as you can tell from the previous clips. So thank you, everybody, for watching and listening. Have a great day or night. Happy shooting. Thank you. Bye.